Hello children. In the previous video, we have seen division of polynomials. Yes, hope that is understood to you. In this video, we are going to see factorization of polynomials. So before that, what is factorization? Yes, suppose if I have to find the factors of 6. Factors of 6 are what? 2 and 3, right? I can write also the other factors are 1 and 6. But can I write 6 as 2 into 3? Yes, that means 6 I have expressed as product of two factors. So factorization of polynomials means what we have to do is the given polynomial has to be written as product of the other. It may be a linear polynomial. If it is a quadratic polynomial, I have to factorize it and I have to write it as product of linear polynomials. Okay, so that will be your factorization. So in this video, first we'll see the factorization of quadratic polynomial using your splitting the middle term method. Okay, so first is by splitting the middle term. See the steps followed by this method. They are, we should compare the given polynomial with the equation ax square plus bx plus c and find the values of a, b and c respectively. Okay, that means suppose if I have equation, it is 9x square plus 2x plus 5. If I compare this equation with ax square plus bx plus c, value of a, I'll be having it as 9. Value of b, it will be 2. And value of c, that is equal to 5. Okay. Next, the second step, it is find the numbers such that the sum is b and the product is equal to ac. Okay. So the next step is what? We have to find two numbers such that the product should be a into c and the sum should be b. That means suppose if I have x square plus 9x plus 14. Okay, in this case my value of a is 1, b is equal to 9 and c is equal to 14. Now product, that is a into c, it is 14 and sum, that is the value of b, it is equal to 9. So now which are the two numbers whose product is 14 and sum is 9? So what you do is first find the factors of your 14. So 14 I can write it as 1 into 14, first one. But 1 into 14, product is 14, but whether sum is equal to 9? No. So I cannot use. The next is 2 into 7. So 2 into 7 is what? It is 14. Okay. Now 2 plus 7 is 9. And hence that two numbers, it will be which numbers? 2 and 7. Is that clear? That was your second step. Next, split the middle term bx with that numbers and rearrange and find the factors. So after finding that particular numbers, what you should do is the middle term should be splitted. Okay, using that numbers and then rearrange it and then find the factors. So we'll see the examples. The first is factorize the following polynomial by splitting the middle term. First one, x square plus 5x plus 6. Your first step, comparing with your ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, you'll be getting as a is 1, b, that is the coefficient of x, is 5 and constant term, that is c, equal to 6. Clear? Now the second step is what? To find what is the product and to find what is the sum. Product is your a into c, that is 6, and sum is value of b, that is equal to 5. So I have to find two numbers such that their product is 6 and sum is 5. So yes, if I write 6, it is 1 into 6. product is 6, but whether sum will I get it as 5? No, I won't get. If I am doing 6 minus 1, it will be 5. Clear? But whether 6 into minus 1, what I'll get? It will be minus 6. So that I cannot have. The next, if I have 2 into 3. Now 2 into 3 is 6. And 2 plus 3 is what? It is equal to 5. That means that two numbers are what? 2 and 3. Is that clear? So I got the two numbers will be 2 and 3. Now see how we can split it. This is the middle term, that is 5x. 5x I can write it as 2x plus 3x. Okay, these two numbers I have written as 2x plus 3x. Now what to do? Just rearrange it. First two terms in one bracket, the second two terms in the second bracket, and check whether is there any common thing. Now see, in the first two terms, I can have x as common. So inside the bracket I will be getting x square is nothing but x into x. 1x I took, that means 1x is remaining, plus from 2x I have already taken x outside. That means only 2 is remaining. Okay. So from the first two terms I will be getting x into x plus 2. Okay. Then from this 2, now 3x and 6 is what? 6 can I write it as 2 into 3? Yes. That means whether in that two terms do I have 3 as a common? Yes. So I can write it as 3 into x plus 2. Plus 2 because 6 it is 2 into 3. 3 already we have taken outside. So only just 2 is remaining. So I can write it as in this form. Okay. Now here you will see that while doing such thing, while doing your splitting the middle term, you will get at this step this two brackets that will be same, that you should get it as same. Only then you can factorize. Okay. So now here two brackets are same, so that I can take again it as a common. So I can write it as x plus 2. Inside the bracket, remaining are what? X plus 3. Okay. So the answer it is x plus 2 into x plus 3. That means the given polynomial I have written as product of two factors, that is x plus 2 and x plus 3. That is the product of linear polynomials. Okay. Is it clear? Now suppose the same question may be there for 1 mark. Then in that case, no need to solve this many steps. Directly, here what we have seen is the numbers were 2 and 3. So directly the factors I can write as x plus 2 and x plus 3. But this has to be followed only when your coefficient of x square is equal to 1. If it is other than 1, I cannot use this method. Okay. So if your coefficient of x square is 1, you have found the numbers, then directly you can write the factors. Suppose if the numbers are 2 and minus 1 and the coefficient of x square is also 1. Okay, then directly I can write the factors as it will be x plus 2 into x minus 1. Clear? Next question. It is x square minus 3x minus 10. Now again the same procedure. Compare it with ax square plus bx plus c. Find the values of a, b and c. Then check here what should be the product and what should be the sum. So my sum is minus 3, that is your coefficient of x. You have to write along with the sign. Okay. And product AC, that is 1 into minus 10 is equal to minus 10. Okay. Now what we have to find? Two numbers such that their product is minus 10 and their sum is minus 3. Okay, now just take here 10. I'm not taking sign first, I'm just taking first the number positive 10. Factors are 1 into 10. Yes, if I add or subtract, will I get it as 3 somewhere? I'm not seeing first sign. Sign we can decide it afterward. Okay, the second is what? 2 into 5. 5 into 2, is it 10? Yes. Now 5 plus 2 if I am doing it is 7. But 5 minus 2 if I am doing it is what? It is 3. So 3 I have and 10 I have. Sign I have not decided first. Okay, now check the sign of the given two numbers. Now see, I have got the product of two numbers is negative. That means my one number should be a negative number. Okay, and sum is equal to negative. If sum is negative, that means the greater number should have a negative sign. Okay, now first listen here. Suppose if the product is positive, okay, product becomes positive only if I'm going to multiply two numbers of same sign, because minus into minus is also positive as well as plus into plus is also positive. So if product is positive, then both the numbers should have the same sign. Okay, if product is positive and your sum is given to be negative, that means both the numbers should have negative sign. Is that clear? If product is positive, your sum is also positive, that means both the numbers should be positive. Now here, the product is negative and sum is negative. Product negative, that means surely one number should be negative. And here sum is given to be negative, that means my greater number should have the negative sign. So in this case we have got the numbers as 5 and 2. But what will be the sign? It will be minus 5 and 2. Now check, minus 5 into 2 is minus 10 and minus 5 plus 2 I'll be getting as minus 3. Okay. Now is this of the type your coefficient of x square is 1? Yes. So directly can I write the factors as x minus 5 and x plus 2. Okay. So this will be, but I have shown using a splitting the middle term, that minus 3x we can simplify it as minus 5x plus 2x. Okay. Now what to do here? It should be here this 2 in one bracket, 2x minus 10 in the second bracket. Okay. So from this I can take x common, remaining will be x minus 5. From this you can take 2 common, here it will be x minus 5. Again both the brackets are the same. So again take common here x minus 5 outside, and my remaining it will be x plus 2. So the factors it will be x minus 5 into x plus 2. Hope this is clear. Okay. Now the next question. X square minus 14x plus 12 plus 24. Usual step, compare with your ax square plus bx plus c. Find the values of a, b, c, and then find the sum and what is your product. So after comparing, I have got a as 1, b as minus 14 and c as 24. Sum, your b is equal to minus 14 and product, that is AC, is equal to 24. That means I have to find two numbers whose product is 24. That means product is what? Positive. But my sum is negative. That means both the numbers should have negative sign. Okay. Now I am not considering first sign. Just I have to find that two numbers. So let us find. 1 into 24, is it? No, I cannot, because 24 plus 1 or 24 minus 1, I won't get it as minus 14. So next, 2 into 12. 12 into 2, 24. Yes, it is correct. Now 12 plus 2 is what? 14. And that is what we need. Only the sign is negative. Okay, that means here the product we have got positive. So both the signs are same and sum is negative. That means both the numbers should have negative sign. So whether the numbers will be, it will be minus 2 and minus 12. Again, coefficient of x square, it is your 1, and therefore directly I can write the factors as x minus 2 and x minus 12. Okay, the same thing if you are making use of, you're splitting the middle term. I have splitted that minus 14x as minus 12x minus 2x. Okay, that means from first I can take x outside and inside the bracket you will have as x minus 12. Now in the second it is minus 2x plus 24. Okay, that means I have to take that minus 2 outside. Suppose if I have taken only just positive 2 outside, then in that case I will get it as minus x plus 12. Okay, first bracket is what? X minus 12, but here it is minus x plus 12. Both the numbers are same, but they differ in sign. That means this negative sign, I have to take it outside, and then there will be a change in sign inside the bracket. So I have taken that minus sign outside. So inside it will be minus x, it becomes plus x plus 24. That means when I take 2 outside, it will be plus 12. So it becomes there minus 12. Now check, these two brackets are the same. Yes. And hence the two factors I'll be having as x minus 12 and x minus 2. Clear? So this first three questions we have seen where your coefficient of x square is equal to 1. Now the next question, we have to factorize 6x square plus 17x plus 5. Same method, compare the given polynomial with ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, so I have got it as a as 6, b as 17 and c as 5. Also the sum is nothing but b, that is 17, and product is 6 into 5, that is equal to 30. Okay, now the numbers I have to find such that the product is 30 and sum is 17. So again 1 into 30, do I have this? Product is 30, but 30 plus 1 or 30 minus 1, I won't get it as 17. The second number, for 30, I can have again the second 2 into 15. So 15 plus 2 is what? 17. So whether do we get the numbers as 2 and 15? Yes. Okay. But in this case, don't write directly the factors x plus 2 and x plus 15. It will be wrong. Okay. See, check, the coefficient of x square is what? 6. It is other than 1. So I cannot directly write the factors. Okay. I have to split that middle term. So 17x can be written as 15x plus 2x. Now rearrange it. First two terms together, last two terms together. Find the common factor. Now 6 we can write it as 3 into 2. 15 I can write it as 3 into 5. That means both the numbers, they have 3 as a common. So I can take 3 outside. Also both the terms has x as common. So I can directly take 3x outside. Inside the bracket it is 2x plus 5. Okay. Now here in the second and this one group, it is 2x plus 5. Is there any common thing? No, nothing is there. That means in that case, I have to take 1 as a common thing. If nothing is there, that means 1 is always common. So I have to write it as plus 1 inside the bracket 2x plus 1. Sorry, 2x plus 5. Whether these two terms are the same? Yes. So again take it outside and I can write it as 2x plus 5 into 3x plus 1. Okay. Now see, here the factors I have got different. If I would have written it as directly x plus 15 and x plus 2, this won't get correct. Okay. So if the coefficient of x square is other than 1, I have to split it by using your splitting the middle term. Only then I will get the correct factors. Clear? Next question. You have to try. The number polynomial is 2x square plus 3x minus 14. Check what are the values of a, b, c and see what is the product and what is the sum. So sum is 3 and product I have got as negative 28. If the product is negative, that means what? My one number should be a negative number. Okay? And here the sum is given to be positive. If sum is positive, that means my greater number should have positive sign. Okay? Now we'll see 28. I'm not taking any sign. I'm just writing 28. Whether 1 into 28 will it go? Because 28 plus 1 or 28 minus 1, it is not equal to 3. So I will not take it. Then it is 2 into it is what? 2 into 14. Whether 14 plus 2 or 14 minus 2, is it 3? No. So I cannot. Then again 3 we cannot. 4 into 7. 4 into 7 is 28 and 7 minus 4 is what? It is 3 and that is what we need here. That means now I have to give the sign. Which number should be positive and which number should be negative? Sum is given to be positive. That means greater number should be positive. That means 7 should be positive and the second number, that is 4, should be negative. So the numbers I will get as, it will be 7 and negative 4. I cannot write directly factors x plus 4 and x minus 4. Why? Your coefficient of x square is what? It is 2. It is not equal to 1. So I have to simplify it. So my 3x, I can write it as 7x minus 4x. Okay. Again after that, just rearrange it first to last two. So in first two terms, I have only x as common. So that I can write x into, it will be 2x plus 7. Now in the second, third and fourth term, I have minus 4x and minus 14. This term is positive inside. So can I take from this to negative sign outside? Which number should be taken outside? Which is a common factor? 4 is 2 into 2 and 14 is 2 into 7. Whether 2 will be outside. Okay. So whether will I get it as x into 2x plus 7 and minus 2 into 2x plus 7. Okay. Now whether both these factors are the same? Yes. So again the factors I'll be writing as 2x plus 7 into x minus 2. Okay. Hope this video is clear to you. Splitting the middle term. That means by using splitting the middle term, we have factorized quadratic polynomial. Okay. Now we'll be seeing in the next video how to factorize a cubic polynomial or any other polynomial. Okay. Thank you.